Hello everyone. Yes, we are continuing the SWOT analysis and the prediction for Afghanistan now. This time T20 World Cup 26. Just now, 3 to 4 days are remaining for the first ball being bowled. And yes, we are discussing Afghanistan. The first time they made to the semi-finals of 2024 edition, it was a huge achievement. But still, Afghanistan's head coach General Trot wasn't that happy that they didn't win the T20 World Cup, and we will talk about the teams and everything. So we'll start with the panels today. There's Ayan, there's Rahul, there's Harsha, and Anup sir. And Ayan, we'll start with you first. So Afghanistan, it's quite spin department is quite heavy. Nabi, Rashid, Noor Ahmad, Mujib, like we can expect 16 overs of spin bowling as well. Like if the surface is really dry and that rank turner, and they're playing at quite of rank turners only. Like so, what do you think of Afghanistan chances? Super 8. If they don't make it Super 8, it will be an upset if you look at it.
Afghanistan team is a condition-based team in my view. I mean, it will depend on the conditions and how they play, how they bat, and how they spin. In the warm-up game today, they easily disposed of Scotland because the batting fire, they scored around 180 plus, and then the bowling was enough to beat Scotland in a warm-up game. Now they play, as you said, most of the matches, I think they're playing in Chennai. They start their campaign against New Zealand on February 8th in a morning game, 11 o'clock game in Chennai. So most of the games in Chennai will favor the spinners. Generally, it does. And if it does, that brings Afghanistan into the game because they've got quality spinners from Rashid Khan to Mohammad Nabi, Mujib, Noor, and there are others as well. So, so yeah, Afghanistan will definitely be a strong contender. But you said they should make it to the Super 8. If they don't, it'll be an upset. Well, let me tell you, they have South Africa and New Zealand in the group. If they make the Super 8, then one of South Africa and New Zealand then misses out. So I don't know. It will be great if they make it to the Super 8, but I won't be surprised if they get knocked out before in the group stage because it's a very tough group. And I think the New Zealand game that is on February 8th, Sunday at I think 11 o'clock in the morning, will be a pivotal game for both teams. It could be make or break even in the first game itself. So let's see how the batting shapes up is going to be important. I know Darvish Rasuli is in good form. Gurbaz needs runs, and there is Ibrahim Zadran who's a steady player. Satikul Atal is there. Nabi can contribute. Rashid can contribute, but the batting has to really fire. If the batting does not fire, then the bowling will go into waste. They're missing Naveen-ul-Haq due to injury. That's a big miss because he bowls well in the death overs. Again, they will depend on Fazal Farooqi and then Azmatullah Omarzai to do a job. So we'll see how it goes. Too early to say, but if they'll be very happy if they make the Super 8. So that will be my prediction. That is going to be my prediction because I feel that a group stage exit could be on the cards because Afghanistan's curve has just gone a little down in the last 1 or 2 years. So, in my view, a group stage exit is possible.
Yeah, see, New Zealand is wounded after what happened in 2024. They lost against Afghanistan. So it's a concern. See, 2025 Champions Trophy also the same thing had happened. Now, like too much kind of vibe was there, hype was there for Afghanistan, but it didn't qualify for semi-finals. But the matches were in Pakistan for them. Quite similar conditions as compared to Afghanistan. So we will now get back to Rahul. Rahul, it's a last T20 World Cup for Mohammad Nabi. Like Rashid is also now the official captain. Now he's doing quite a good job playing leagues around the globe, but giving priority to national duty as well. But their batting lineup is quite centric to Ibrahim Zadran and Rahmanullah Gurbaz only. They have Nabi there, Gulbuddin Naib is also there, and they've got Azmatullah Omarzai, the fast bowling all rounder, is still there. But if the openers fall, no one can take the team to a great height, and that will the most teams will target the likes of South Africa, the likes of New Zealand, and they have got very quality fast bowling attacks. See, they are going to play at Chennai, they are going to play at Ahmedabad, Afghanistan. Chennai track can do wonders for fast bowlers and also for spinners. So it can be a roller coaster again and a heartbreaking exit for Afghanistan as well. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean the batting is a bit weaker, especially they don't have someone who can play that anchor innings when the team is under the pump. But yes, we have seen it in the past that if Gurbaz and Ibrahim Zadran, they have a good partnership amongst them, and especially for Afghanistan, the key is that they need to have a good start. The openers, they need to have a good start. And again, as we talked about, even Rashid Khan can swing his bat. We have seen him in the IPL. He hits a lot of big sixes. I mean, yes, he bats a bit unorthodox, but that is their issue. That is one issue with Afghanistan, that they need to sort out their batting, especially the middle order. And also, when the game is drifting away from them a little bit, they need to ensure that it is not drifting away too much, and particularly they need an anchor who can really sort out things for them.
Yes, like Noor Ahmed is there. Like he can with a surprise package as well. Like Chennai surface can be quite deadly as well for New Zealand as well, and also for Afghanistan. But see, New Zealand will have got that extra confidence now. Even they won the one match only against India in that 5 T20 Test match series, but they have Santner and Sodi who can create a lot of havoc. So Harsha, like as I mentioned, like Mohammad Nabi, Rashid Khan. And Gulbuddin Naib was quite famous, right? If you all remember, like that the hamstring injury incident which he did, like during the match against Bangladesh. Gulbuddin Naib is also great asset for them. He's also captain for Afghanistan sometime. Like, do they think like they're too much overconfident Afghanistan? Because see, they have the talent and all the things, but it comes down to execution again and again. Like a T20 World Cup is very cruel. West Indies has not qualified. Even Australia didn't qualify in 2009 T20 World Cup. Not many people know, which was the second edition. So can it again happen for Afghanistan? Like they miss out on back-to-back ICC events, knockout games, or will be the fairy tale continue of Jonathan Trott's captaincy, head coach and all?
So basically, Afghanistan is a very good building team. Like they mostly depend upon the openers. But coming to the match, we can see that Rasul had played very good knock. Gurbaz, and another one is Ibrahim Zardan. So the both are very good players. But when Gurbaz plays with a very good strike rate, but Zardan will play like a flexing shot, like he will build an innings and at last will go to the big slogs. So they mostly depend on the spin department, not to the fast bowlers. Like they'll include three spinners like Noor Ahmed, Rashid Khan, and Mohammad Nabi. They mostly depend on the spinners, and the spinners take most of the wickets in the Afghanistan teams. So we can say that Gulabudin Naib is also a good player, but we can't say that he's a perfect all-rounder who can bowl and bat very good. But as we can see in today's match, came in the opening, but he has only eaten 3 runs. So I think he can bowl very good, but not batting well. So I think Afghanistan should plan for another good backup for the Gulabudin Naib and replace any good player so that it becomes more stronger for the T20 World Cup coming this month, this Saturday. So that's my call.
Yeah, Afghanistan, the way they are playing, like they can be win a T20 World Cup in the next 10 years, I can say. But even Bangladesh didn't won T20 World Cup till now, and also they're not a part of T20 World Cup 2026 as well. So now we will talk about especially the batting department. It concerns only about the batting department, Arab sir. Like, should they promote Mohammad Nabi at number four? Will it be a good option? Because he's got the experience. He can dig in deep, like the likes of Rashid Khan, the Abdullah Umar Zai. The rest can follow up because I think that's the best position, not as a finisher for Nabi, but as a middle order batter. He was one of the guys who started this team from 2007. Like he's the only member now left. It's his last T20 World Cup now, officially, if you look at. So Nabi's promotion number four, what do you say?
Yeah, before coming to Afghanistan batting lineup, but with update that in today's warm-up match versus Scotland, Afghanistan scored around 184 runs. Darvesh Rasuli, he played a brilliant north of 84 runs, and Mohammad Nabi, you can call him a granddad of Afghanistan team because जब से Afghanistan team पैदा हुए तब से नबी खेल ही रहा है. And if God forbid, he can even play with his son on the opposite side. That's just jokingly I'm saying, but saying so. In today's practice match, Nabi scored 34 runs of 16 balls, and with the ball, he took 2 wickets in 9 runs, giving only 9 runs. So this shows us the accountability or the importance the all-rounder Mohammad Nabi brings into the squad. And saying so their batting will depend upon Rahmanullah Durbaz. He didn't bat in the practice match today, but he will be certainly opening the innings for Afghanistan. So the how much blazing he comes in the power play, it will be very handful. Secondly, Ibrahim Zadran is there. He scored 36 of 30 balls today in the warm-up match, but he played an anchor role, and that would be his part in the World Cup. Like एक जगह पे एंकर रोल खड़ा रहने था आधे आते मार देंगे. So Nabi would be a good option at number 4, but I don't think Afghanistan would think like that way. They will keep Nabi down the order only for the death overs because they have good batter in the form of Azmatullah Omaze. Today he failed with the bat, but with the ball he made up the 2-3 wickets for 14 runs. And then Afghanistan bowling apart from their spinners, which is going to play a huge part in this World Cup, especially on spin tracks in Chennai or even in Ahmedabad. Some pitches are red soil and some are black soil. So spinners might come to the party. So apart from that, they have their fast bowling resources in Fazal Faruqi. He had a good IL-T20 on his back of his head. So Fazal Faruqi is a good left arm option for Afghanistan. Even Azmatullah Omar Zaitan swing his arm over. He's a capable all-rounder. So overall, on paper, Afghanistan looks a formidable team. Yes, their first match versus New Zealand, as everyone say, would be a crucial match. But at the back of the mind, New Zealand too will be having that fear because last World Cup, New Zealand lost to Afghanistan in the group stage. So the first match will be crucial for both the teams. And if Afghanistan starts well beating New Zealand in the first match, you might see a upset in the group stage itself that New Zealand even might not qualify Super 8. Afghanistan goes into the Super 8. So you never can predict anything about Afghanistan at the moment. Because they last World Cup where they were in semi-final, South Africa thrashed them. They made them 59 all out or 95 all out and chased easily in the semi-finals. So Afghanistan would like to revenge that against South Africa as well. And in Indian pitches, Indian condition, their spinners might just come to the party. So you never know which Afghanistan team turns up under there. And Jonathan Trott after the Asia Cup debacle were everywhere, everyone was saying that come on, Afghanistan is the second best Asia team, which was then because it is the most improved Asian teams more than Bangladesh at the moment. So, but there they completely failed to prove their status. So they will be either hungry to prove their role or their status in this World Cup going forward. So it will be exciting matches where Afghanistan takes field on the day in the World Cup. So let's see how it goes. I predict Afghanistan. Slightly, I am in favor of Afghanistan going into Super 8. So would be likely to see an exciting group stage matches between Afghanistan, South Africa, and New Zealand, especially. That's my take.
Yes, New Zealand, South Africa, like the two big, what to say, teams who haven't won T20 World Cup, and they have to cross the hurdle of Afghanistan. It's quite hilarious. Like Afghanistan has become so much powerful, and yes, they're playing at subcontinental conditions. India only a lot of people play IPL, so it will be
And even
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan players like Mujib and everyone have played the SA T20 league. So they also know some South African batters at the back of their mind too.
Yes, they know very well, and now it's getting global leagues as well. Like a lot of leagues. Only New Zealand doesn't have a franchisee leagues. All other leagues have franchisee league. That's nothing more special about it. So let's see. If you ask about my prediction, I personally don't want Afghanistan to go to Super 8. Literally, I'm not making another statement this time. I don't want Afghanistan to go to Super 8. I want South Africa and New Zealand. It will be good that we have the same continuity going ahead because last time New Zealand didn't go to Super 8 position, then Afghanistan lost very badly against South Africa in the semi-final, and it was a one-sided game. The pitch was quite a tacky one, a fast bowling paradise, we can say, and all these things, but they still lack the application. It will take time, another at least 5 years to make it to the finals of a big tournament. I'm talking big tournament like a ODI one, Champions Trophy, or this one. T20 World Cup, they have the caliber, but this time New Zealand, South Africa won't take them lightly. So yes, we will continue the sport analysis. So stay tuned with us. So thank you, Ayan, Anup sir, and Rahul and Harsha. Harsha is looking quite deeply studying Afghanistan's batting lineup. I guess. Don't worry, we will do it, Harsha. So thank you, everyone. Bye.